Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass, that every one that findeth me shall slay me. Genesis 4 verse 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth. Not from being upon the earth, or had chased him out of the world as a wicked man is at death, but from a quiet settlement in it, and from society and converse with the inhabitants of it, and especially he was driven from that part of it, where he was born and brought up, and which he had been employed in manuring, where his parents dwelt, and other relations, friends, and acquaintance, and to be banished into a strange country, uninhabited, and at a distance from those he had familiarly lived with, was a sore punishment of him. And from thy face shall I be hid. Not from his omniscience and omnipresence, for there is no such thing as being hid from the all-seeing eye of God, or flying from his presence, which is everywhere, but from his favor and goodwill, and the outward tokens of it, as well as from the place where his Shekinah or divine majesty was, and which was the place of public worship, and where good men met and worshipped God, and offered sacrifice to him, and from the place of divine worship and the ordinances of it, and the church of God, and communion with it, an hypocrite does not choose to be debarred. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. As was threatened him, see Gill on Genesis 4 verse 12. And it shall come to pass, that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. That is, someone, the first that should meet him, for he could be slain but by one, so odious he knew he should be to everyone, being under such marks of the divine displeasure, that his life would be in danger by whomsoever he should be found, and this being near 130 years after the creation of man, see Genesis 4 verse 25, Genesis 5 verse 3, there might in this time be a large number of men on earth, Adam and Eve procreating children immediately after the fall, and very probably many more besides Cain and Abel, and those very fruitful, bringing many at a birth and often, and few or none dying. The increase must be very great, and we read quickly after this of a city being built, Genesis 4 verse 17. Cain seems to be more afraid of a corporeal death than to have any concern about his soul, and the eternal welfare of it, or to be in dread and fear of an eternal death, or wrath to come, though some think the words should be rendered in a prayer, let it be that anyone that findeth me may kill me, being weary of life under the horrors of a guilty conscience.